Jana Zappala, and welcome to Wealth of Health. Today I have got a slam dunk for you when it comes to sandwiches. This makes a great lunch treat or even for dinner. It's a grilled sausage and cheese sandwich, and I'm using my favorite cheese, Jarlsberg Lite. It has 50% less fat and 30% fewer calories, but it tastes just as great as whole milk cheese, and it melts beautifully. So this cheese is going to make this sandwich a really special treat. I've got some really good ingredients here. We're going to start with some mayonnaise, low fat. You can use regular or low fat. About a tablespoon of low fat milk, a tablespoon of orange blossom honey, which I absolutely love, to give it just a little bit of a sweet taste to it. Then some apple cider vinegar and some coleslaw mix. There's no sauce in this. We're making the sauce for it. So just the cabbage itself. And then my favorite, some golden, plump, juicy raisins that gives it a wonderful texture and a little bit of sweetness as well. And you just mix all of that up. I've got some chicken sausage, mild Italian chicken sausage that's going to be included in this sandwich. Now you can use kielbasa, you know what that is. It's a sausage that's very, very tasty, but it's also got a lot of fat, so I don't like to use it too much. So instead I'm switching it out and opting for the healthier and, as far as I'm concerned, just as tasty Italian style mild chicken sausage. I do have my chicken sausage cooking right here, and it only takes a few minutes, and what you want to do is take it out of its casing and just break it up into fine bite-sized pieces so it makes it nice and appetizing for your sandwich, and of course a lot easier to eat that way. All right, so here we go. That's done. Just going to put it in a bowl here. Okay, we'll go put that away, and we're ready to assemble. You want to start with your meat on some nice rye bread. You can use either seedless or seed with seeds, whatever you prefer. And it's a little messy, so don't worry about it. Just use a little cutting board like I'm using here so it can fall right on there. And this will make about 2 sandwiches. I made this the other night for dinner. And I told my family, you know, really I didn't have a chance to make too much dinner, so I made these, but normally I would make these for lunch. And they're like, are you kidding? This is a great dinner. I coupled it with some salad, and they loved it. And again, we got some really good nutrients and some great taste. So once you get the meat on there, oh, and by the way, you want to make sure that you're heating up your second skillet because you're going to grill this. Now, you can also use a panini maker if you have one. If you don't, just use a frying pan, and I'll show you what to do in just a second to make sure you get nice golden brown bread on each side. So we've got our meat here. Then we're going to top it with the coleslaw mixture. Doesn't that look great? Oh, I just love this. It's got different kinds of cabbage in it. And again, the raisins, the honey, the apple cider vinegar. This is truly a treat. And then we're going to top it off. And you've got a little bit of sauce that you can always use as well. That look good to make it a little moist if you like. And then top it off with 2 slices each of Jarlsberg Lite cheese. This really is the topper. Again, it melts so beautifully. It makes the sandwich so delicious. My mouth is watering. I love to eat. What can I tell you? We're going to grease the pan, and you can use olive oil, canola oil. I happen to like Earth Balance. It's made with olive oil and canola oil, and it really provides great golden color to the bread with this particular dish. So just melt that up, and now you're going to grill it so that the cheese will melt and everything just turns nice and warm and yummy, just like this. And take a nice, heavy frying pan and just put it on top of the sandwiches for a couple of minutes and let them do their thing. Now I turn them over and I re-grease the pan. You can also put your Earth Balance or your any kind of butter substitute or alternative on the bread itself. I like it in the pan because it just gives it, I think, a little bit more oomph. The cheese is going to melt, the bread's going to turn golden, and you are going to have such a special sandwich on your hands that people are going to come clamoring to your door, begging to have this grilled sausage and cheese sandwich. And there it is, the masterpiece, the grilled sausage and cheese sandwich. And take a look at this, made with my Jarlsberg Lite cheese. You see how beautifully it melts. Oh, so delicious. You can get this recipe on my website at janetzappala.com, and I guarantee people will break down your doors. They'll be clamoring, they'll be grabbing this sandwich. I am not, told you I wasn't kidding. See you next time on Wealth of Health. Give me my sandwich.